Hello, and welcome to the What's Up London show. I'm your host, Jennifer Slay. Let's kick off our show by taking a moment to acknowledge that the lands that we live on here in London, Ontario, are the traditional lands of the Anishinaabe, Haudenosaunee, Lenape-Awak, and Shinanton peoples. And I sincerely express my gratitude to the Indigenous peoples and their ancestors for what I and my family have received as settlers on this land. I also acknowledge and show gratitude to my ancestors who came before me, who made it possible for me to be sitting here today. Today's show is all about partnership, diversity, awareness, and growth. There are so many things going on in our forest city, and I'm excited to share them with you. Our first guest has partnered to offer counseling to people impacted by trauma, the Salvation Army, London Centre of Hope, and King's University College School of Social Work. They've started a partnership, an innovative partnership, to help the most vulnerable among us to rebuild dignity and renew hope through counseling services to overcome trauma. John, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Jennifer. It's good to be here.
So tell us about this partnership.
Yeah, this is a partnership that we're really excited about. You know, it was kind of a brainchild about a year ago, where the program director at our place, Sarah Collins, and MK Arundel at King's started talking about an idea around social work students and counseling clinic. Mm-hmm. And within the last 7 months, we actually came up with a place in our building that we could actually consider doing something like that. We didn't have space before, but we do now. And so together, as those two have been working things through, we kind of slowly got to the place where we actually have now kick-started, and we're now offering a counseling program to those folks who are very vulnerable in our society and homeless and struggling with mental health and addiction. And so we have some social work MSW students that master level who are going to start doing some counseling. There's 3 of them involved presently, and this program is going to last for the whole year. It's just taking 1 month off, but we're going to have 6 master level social worker students go through the program every year. So we're real excited.
Oh my goodness, it's a win-win-win all the way around.
Yeah, it sure is.
Because like you said, the people that are most vulnerable in our community, they don't get those opportunities to be able to go to counseling.
Yeah, there's not a place like it's, there's cost involved, there's distance to go and places to go. And so this is like right in their backyard, right? We're right downtown, and our plan right now is it's really set and designed right now for those folks who are at the Centre of Hope. But our plan is to expand that to the other shelters in London and then those who are living rough in the community. So our plan is in a very short time frame to start offering that to anyone who's struggling with homelessness and struggling with different issues in their lives, some child-based trauma or whatever it may be, and that they're going to be able to come and free of charge come and do an intake with 2. So we have 2 social work students, third-year students, who are doing the intakes, and they're setting up the appointments. And then appointments are for Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for our social work MSW students, and they're starting already. And some of our clients already are just starting to walk in. It's going to be a walk-in clinic as well, and not just appointments, but walk-in as well. And so we're excited. This is something we've never heard of before in Canada, as we've kind of done some research. So we're excited about just starting this off and seeing where we go.
And what a wonderful opportunity for the students as well.
Absolutely, this is amazing.
Because they're MSW students, so they probably had some practice already, and they're going in and they're able to work, like just get in there and really do the work. Yeah,
it's a great practicum, really, honestly, and to see them be able to come in and just practice some of the skills that they've been taught and maybe already started practicing on, but to come in now and just one-on-one with the clients, and then they spend time with their supervisors after, and I see them sitting in the rooms talking to each other, planning their discussions, but to give them the opportunity is great.
Mm-hmm. And so how do people access the program?
Yeah, so right now, like I said, it's the clients who are within the Centre of Hope, and they can just go down when the clinic's open, and they can just go in and do the intakes, or we can refer them. So my staff will refer them for an appointment, and they'll go at a certain time. But right now, they can also just show up. It's like a clinic that's open to them right now, and it's a walk-in.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And can you share with Londoners what the Centre of Hope is all about?
Yeah, so the Centre of Hope is the emergency shelter, but it's a lot more than that. So we, in our building, we have a housing stability bank. We have withdrawal management, which is like detox. We have a recovery community center. is the shelter, and we also have what we call transitional beds, right? So, so at any given night, we have over 200 people who reside in the clinic, but we have a lot of community involvement. People come to the Housing Stability Bank because they may not be able to make a payment on their rent or, on a bill, a hydro bill, and so we were able to help them with that. And that helps prevent homelessness, right? Mm-hmm. And so we keep them in their homes by being able to just give them a little boost that month to help them get through some struggles.
And now they have the emotional support as well.
And now they can be part of that part as well, and we're happy to offer that to them as well. So yeah, it's just adding another layer to what we do, and I'm excited because it's not typically what you would see in a shelter, right? So.
Awesome. Well, thank you. And I'm so happy for the Center of Hope. I'm happy for the School of Social Work over at King's University College.
Yeah, it's
a great partnership and wonderful things that you're doing.
Good. Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. We will be right back.
This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Your happy place. Easy 1013, the perfect music mix.
Carbon monoxide is a deadly gas you can't see, smell, or taste.
Homes with fuel-burning appliances and/or attached garages must have working CO alarms installed outside all sleeping areas.
Don't let the silent killer get you. Install working CO alarms today.
Night's action on Rogers TV.
Was that 4 or 5? He's lost count and still thinks he can drive. Do you think he knows that when he is caught and charged with impaired driving, he'll lose his license and a lot more? If he gets in his car, he'll face costs exceeding $20,000. Does he realize he could have a criminal record for his choice to drive? And it could be much worse if he crashes. Wonder what he'll be thinking tomorrow.
Have a Holden 1 at 15.
Visit ArriveAlive.org to find out more. Arrive Alive. Drive so.
Welcome back. King's International at King's University College is hosting their 20th annual cultural festival on March 1st. It is their biggest multicultural event and features talent from King's students, staff, faculty, Western, and the local London community. Olivia Youssef, the International Program Coordinator, is here to tell us more. Welcome.
Thank you, Jennifer, for having me on the show today.
No problem. So tell us about this multicultural show.
Yeah, so like you said, it is our biggest multicultural event here at King's University College. It's our 20th year doing it this year, so it's exciting, and it's our first one back since COVID, which is always exciting to be back in person. 3 hours of non-stop fun, which we're excited about, and we have 20 performances, so 20 for 20 this year.
Oh, that is so awesome. Now, was that on purpose?
Yes, that was the goal. We definitely wanted to hit it home with 20 for 20, with it being the first one back since COVID, and just having the same event go on and be successful for 20 years is such a big deal, and shows just how much King's cares about the diversity and culture and just the community in general. So we just want to make sure that it's our biggest one yet.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about what people can expect to see.
So we can see some of our old favorites. So we've had some performances who have been performing for 20 years with us as well. So we have
all 20 years?
All 20 years that we've had. Yeah, so that's a good one from Irish Stew, which is featuring some of our professors as well as our staff at King's University College. And we have some fun, exciting ones too. We have a couple kids performing, doing some dancing. So it's nice because it's all ages and it's not just King's community being featured, but again, Western and the big larger London community as well.
Oh, wow. So if people wanted to attend, because it's not just people affiliated with Western or with King's, it's anybody.
Yes, the event is open to the public. We will have free parking on site, and the event itself is actually free as well. So it's open to everyone. Drop by whenever. The show does start at 7 p.m., but people are welcome to drop in and out as well throughout the night.
Oh, right. So, okay, so there's going to be performances. What else is going to be there?
Yeah, so there's gonna be, the performances I think are all different. We have some who are doing some spoken word, we have some singing, some dancing, some instrumental. So it's kind of all over, and then you get to know a little bit more about the King's International as well as the international community and what our international students bring to our population as well here at King's.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about King's International.
So King's International is we deal with everything with outgoing and inbound exchange for students. We welcome over 800 students, international students, at the King's University College each year, representing over 41 countries this year, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, so we help students get adjusted to life in Canada, life at King's in general, and just help with the transition of once they graduate as well as study permit, work permit. So we do everything at King's International with both international as well as domestic students.
So that's wonderful, because when you're an international student coming in, it's all new.
All new,
right?
All different. Like for some of our students, it's the first time ever leaving the home countries or even getting on a plane for some students. So it's definitely a big deal for international students, but our community wouldn't be the same without any international students.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Being that I work at King's as well,
yes,
it's very nice to see the diversity though on campus, right? And your office, one of the things being the EDI director over there that's important for me is, yes, we can diversify, but people need to feel included,
yes,
right? And your office helps to do that.
Yes, and that's definitely our main goal, is to always make sure our students feel inclusive and that they are 100% a part of the King's community, and that the King's community would not exist or would not be the same without them too. So we always want to make sure that everyone feels inclusive and included as well.
Awesome. So with regards to the show on the 1st, do people have to register anywhere or do anything like that?
No, it's definitely just come on by, enjoy yourself, and again, free parking, free event. There's going to be food as well, which I know it's always a big win for everyone.
Yes.
So yes, no, it's a free event and there's no registration required at all.
Oh, that is perfect. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for organizing, and I'm so happy it's the 20th year. I will be there. Perfect. It's going to be great. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. We'll be right back.
This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Most people that have received treatment for drug use problems are probably going to have a lapse.
Join addictions counselor Dean Anderson for Invisible, Breaking Through the Stigma of Addiction, on Rogers TV.
Do you have questions about menopause and the menopause journey? We've got you covered. Join us for the Modern Woman's Menopause Show, and hopefully we can give you some answers. And of course, my friends, don't forget to sparkle.
I'm Jennifer Slay, the host of What's Up London. Join me each week as I meet Londoners who are doing extraordinary things and helping to make the city a better place to live. Watch What's Up London Mondays only on Rogers TV. Welcome back. Our next guests are no strangers to our show. Fabienne Haller is the Fund Development Coordinator at the London Abused Women's Centre. Today, she is here to talk to us about their annual International Women's Day breakfast, which is sold out. But there are still opportunities to create change and be part of an inspirational conversation. Welcome, Fabienne, and new volunteer to luck, Yasmin Beringa.
Thanks so much for having us.
Hello.
Thanks, Jennifer.
You're welcome, 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 welcome. So you're sold out.
I know, it's amazing. We sold out in early February, so it's been about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and yeah, what a great way to come back post-COVID. I feel bad because yes, a lot of people are still looking for tickets, but the breakfast is sold out, and we will find new ways to celebrate for the ones that couldn't attend today.
Well, tell us about what it is that's sold out. Tell us about the breakfast.
Yeah. So, as you might know, this is our 23rd annual International Women's Day breakfast. So for 23 years, we celebrate women and girls and all their accomplishments, always the Friday closest to International Women's Day. And this event has experienced tremendous growth in the past 10 years or so, and it is a day where we always have an inspirational speaker, always a woman, but from very different parts of life, and they're sharing their story, their experience. There is always a lot of other things that we include. So for example, this year we will be having a jingle dancer. It's going to be Ziara Jamieson, and she will be being part of the opening ceremony, and our speaker is Christina Hauran from City News.
Okay, wonderful. And is there a theme for the breakfast?
So for our community, we actually just celebrate or have a theme that fits into within our community. So this year we're focusing, Christina is an investigative journalist, and she recently produced a documentary called Fight Trafficking, and it's on human trafficking, specifically here in London, and the London Abused Women's Centre was a big part of this documentary. So Christina is our speaker to talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of Londoners know that human trafficking is big here in London.
Yes, because we are on the 401 series. We are on the 401 corridor between Sarnia and Montreal, and women and girls are being trafficked daily, and London is actually a very big hub for human trafficking.
Right. And Yasmin, you've been in London for how long did you say?
For almost 4 weeks I'm here, yes.
How are you liking London?
It's pretty. I enjoyed every single day here. I do a volunteer in the agency, and I enjoyed it very much because I can improve my English and see behind the scenes and helping to prepare the breakfast.
Yes, and how are the preparations going?
It's going good. So I helping to take some pictures for the silent auction and also wrap everything nicely together. So Yes, I can support the team, and I'm glad to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you here. And you came at the perfect winter, because this has been a really nice, mild winter.
I know. I was kind of hoping to show her a real Canada winter. No, it's been really great for Yasmin, and even the weather, but also all the opportunities. You tell me a lot how much it's just great to improve your English and just being part of the community for this time. So, yeah.
Okay, and so what else is happening at the breakfast? So people can obviously eat. There's going to be a speaker. What else is happening?
We always have a live auction and a silent auction, which is what Yasmin is working on. So, that's other ways to get involved. But I do want to say, I think the London community is incredibly supportive of women issues. Certainly, they are very supportive of our agency. I do want to do a shout out to the community and thank them for that, and let them know, especially people who unfortunately this year cannot participate, there are many ways you can still celebrate women and girls, and there are many events within the city. But also maybe something to keep in mind is that agencies like the London Abused Women's Centre can also always benefit from monetary donations. So if that's something people want to consider for celebrating all the achievements of women and girls from all across the board, be it social, political, on the professional level, like women bring a lot to the table. And if you want to show your appreciation, maybe think of some of the agencies that are here to support women and girls.
Right, that's wonderful. And Yasmin, you said that you've been here for 4 weeks, from Germany.
Yes.
Why did you choose here? Why did you come here?
I have family in Canada, so I decided to come over to improve my English and to visit my family. And then I got the great opportunity to do some social work at the agency, and that's perfect. So
is that your background? Social work is your background?
I studied business psychology in Germany, and I did some social work at Germany, so I'm really close.
It's a great opportunity. It's just showing women supporting women.
Yes,
right?
Exactly. I think we agree on that, and we sometimes have conversations how important that is on the global level, and having these, opportunities. Or yesterday we actually met with 2 other women, one from Qatar and the other one is from India, and just having these conversations, and all about that because that's what you do in the community. It's really uplifting, but you make these connections, and they are very important. And women are always lifting each other up and supporting each other, and it's just a wonderful feeling, and I think that's where our strength comes from.
Definitely. Well, thank you both for being here. Congratulations on a sold-out event. I'm looking forward to buying my ticket very early next year.
Yes, please do. It'll be, and to everybody out in the audience, please do. We want you all there.
Thanks again.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
We'll be right back.
Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Mario Elia, and I'm the host of a new show here on Rogers TV that we're calling Keeping London Healthy with Dr. Mario. So tune in Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. and we'll see you then.
We fought our way through Italy and then headed for Amsterdam, sweeping for Germans along the way. Our worst fear was to catch a bullet in these last hours of the war.
I was 15 when the Nazis invaded the Netherlands. More than 100,000 Dutch Jews never came home. Our men were put into forced labor. By 1945, we were starving. The food drops gave us hope. And then the Canadians came.
Before Amsterdam, I couldn't have explained why we were there, all those years away from home, but the Dutch showed us why it mattered.
Papa wanted me to bring some soldiers home to thank them personally. And that's when I first saw Wilf. And I invited him over that afternoon.
Marguerite Blaise married Lieutenant Wilf Gildersleeve. They moved to Vancouver, where they raised 8 children. Today, the Dutch still remember the Canadians who liberated them.
My favorite part of volunteering at Rogers has been picking up new tech skills, like running cameras or graphics, and getting to volunteer with and meet people in a super fun sports-based environment.
Welcome back. Seedy Saturday is back. On March 3rd, London's biggest gardening festival will be hosting all of the large greenhouses along with gardening clubs here in London. There will be a giant community-wide seedy swap and loads of seed vendors. Agnes and Darlene are here to tell us more. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so tell us about the seedy swap. Tell us how this even started. What is it all about?
Our particular group, the London Middlesex Master Gardeners, started about 14 years ago doing seed swaps, which is a very important thing because you get to choose different seeds that you wouldn't normally have, and you get to swap them for other varieties too. So it just makes sense to share your seed because you have way too much of one kind. So swap it for a different kind.
Yeah, and I think the benefits of seed swapping are there's a financial benefit, so you save money when you swap seeds. There's also, you can get all sorts of seeds that you wouldn't grow otherwise. And I think it's kind of has a nice cultural significance too when you swap seeds from your garden and you get seeds from someone else's garden. It's a good way to make friends and grow someone else's seeds.
So the seeds, are they outdoor plants, indoor plants, vegetables? What are the seeds?
I think the greatest majority are vegetable seeds. Most people bring those, and then there are flowers as well, and everything from tomatoes, cucumbers, any plant that you can take a seed from, it's there.
Yeah, and some herbs or vegetables, could even be flowers. Like I grow a type of dill called bouquet, and I use that in floral bouquets as a filler flower, but it can also be used as an herb to flavor brines for pickles. Or you could use it in a nice salad.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You're full of knowledge. Last year you were here and you gave me some wonderful tips on how to stop killing my plants. So, because I was overwatering them, right? And so what are some tips for people when they do the seed swap? What's the next step? What should they do next?
Depending on the time of year, it's not time to start tomatoes yet. Everybody wants to start them now so they can have something green and play in the dirt. But unfortunately, they get to be too scraggly and weak because they're stretching for the sun, and there isn't a lot to be had right now.
Okay.
So you need to either look at the seed packets that you do purchase there. There will be lots of seed vendors, and it will give you a better idea when you should be starting the seeds.
Okay. And who are the vendors that will be there?
There's all sorts of vendors that are going to be there. So you'll see like institutions of London, like Heman's Greenhouse, Parkway Garden Centre will be there. And they'll have seeds, but they'll also have like gardening tools that will make your life a lot easier. There's a really cool nursery that's coming. There's a lot of small nurseries from Ontario that are coming, but some like Silver Creek Nursery, they have a really cool type of product. They sell heritage trees. So, I mean, if you want to grow something cool like quince or peaches, figs, they have that kind of rootstock. If you want to get your paws on some pawpaws, they grow that too, which is like an Ontario fruit tree. And then there'll be all kinds of really cool seed vendors. So if you're looking for obscure seeds, especially, that's my favorite part about Seedy Saturday. There'll be seeds like tie-dyed types of flowers that are things that you've never seen before. I've seen pink celery there. I've seen walking stick kale, which is like a 20-foot kale tree that you can grow. So if you're looking for like those kind of cool, obscure seeds, you'll find those at Seedy Saturday as well. You'll have those kind of vendors. And then we have gardening clubs that are there as well.
Fanshawe, London Fanshawe will be there, and the
Orchid Society of London will be there.
Yeah, yeah. Lots of different ones that if you want to get a membership or if you just want to chat. It's just a wonderful day of being with like-minded individuals who really enjoy talking about gardening, talking about soil. You can ask all the questions you want. We have master gardeners there, and if they don't know the answer, they'll find out the answer for you. So bring us the questions and we'll help you.
Awesome.
And I just wanted to say it's actually on March 4th.
March 4th?
Yes.
Oh, I apologize.
All good.
March 4th. Okay.
Saturday, March 4th. 10 till 3. And all are welcome.
Well, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And it sounds like it's going to be a great time.
You're all welcome.
Well, that's a wrap. Thank you for watching and for listening. Please show your support to our guests by visiting and sharing their social media pages and supporting their events. I look forward to being here again with you next week, and I ask that you please like, comment, and share this episode with your networks. Be well, take care, and I'll see you next week.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line, email us, or connect with us on social media.
Hey folks, it's me, Giovanni Patini, the host of the RTV quiz show, the hottest show on television. It's the hilarious quiz show where you, the viewers, play for valuable non-existent prizes. It's got great trivia, fun facts, and a lot of laughs, all blended together in a perfect cocktail of edutainment. So join us Wednesdays at 7:30 right here on Rogers TV. Nice.
Did you have fun?